Hey, you know it is? Since you have no knowledge about this game and you're bored, because that's how you are, I'm going to show you. Alliance versus Horde. Started out human versus orcs. You can tell, you can read what's what. Pandaren starts neutral, and then at level 10, which is relatively early, about an hour into the game, they pick sides. And a lot of their quests revolve around them doing things for both sides until that moment, so they can kind of get a feel for each faction. So, yeah. I'm going to play a mage because you usually play casters. So it'll give you kind of an idea of how the game works, maybe-ish. Let's see, I'm going to make a Kel'Thas look-alike. I don't remember. I know he was a blonde. Let's see. Probably that. Yep. And he does have facial hair. His face looks kind of wrong, though. Let's just do that. That is a Blood Elf Mage. It's a long loading screen.
The past few years have seen unprecedented changes within the eternal land of Quel'Thalas. The Blood Elves, following the will of their crazed leader Kael'thas Sunstrider, channeled dangerous, chaotic magics to transform their sacred Sunwell into a gateway of unspeakable evil. While Kael'thas and his demonic masters were eventually defeated, a different kind of
Probably doesn't like me recording all this. Probably what it is.
Sacrificed its life essence to reignite the Sunwell into a fount of holy energy. Now, the Blood Elf regent Lorthamar Theron sees a new hope on the horizon for his people. Over time, the Sunwell's light could cure the Blood Elves of their cursed state. But many still cling to the arcane powers they've procured and are hesitant to relinquish them. As one of the remaining Blood Elves, you must fight to protect Quel'Thalas and help redeem the soul of your ancient people.
Alrighty, here I am, and this is a little add-on that changes. This interface is not the stock interface. It's I change it because I don't quite like the stock interface. I like it a little more lightweight. Other than this tool right here. So just give me a second to change how these look or work, and then I'll be pretty much done. I've got profiles that I can copy. Really? Okay, so I need to go to system. Oh, not system. Interface. Controls. Auto loot. Action bars. I think it's names. There's a lot of settings. I actually changed how all these settings work very recently, and it's pretty cool that they basically narrowed a lot of the options down. But because of the way the game works, you have these nice add-ons that you can add. Some people added them back through this interface right here. It's so good. Nameplate at base, yep. That's pretty cool. It's really, really, really sweet. Okay, so this area is actually really old, so that's one reason why it looks pretty shitty. I think they did slightly improve it recently, like about 6 years ago. That's recent for this game. But kill 6 mana worms. See, you can read all this. I will not. The quest objectives is all that matters, and I don't read that. Usually I just YOLO. I've done all this before. Oh, this is another add-on for me. It tells me which direction to go, so I don't even have to read the quest text for the most part. But it wants me to slay these worms. Mana worms. So, since I'm a mage, I've got distance. Ooh, the cast speed is slow. I don't ever play mages. Yay! This is the game in a nutshell. Push the same button over and over. And then loot. I have auto loot, so it'll just automatically loot everything that's possible. It'll fill up my bags quickly, but I don't really care. It'll even loot the junk. I don't really care though. There are add-ons that automatically loot specific things. But that's not a mana worm, Andrew. This is Frostbolt. It does damage and it slows them down. Pretty convenient that it slows them down because I'm squishy. I will die quickly. So yeah. And this is a racial spell. Basically sucks the mana out of the air. It'll also silence things around me. Silencing meaning that they can't cast spells. It's kind of useful in PvP actually. It's not so useful in PvE. I don't think anybody really uses it, to be honest, in PvE. Especially if you're a caster, you know, you're not very close to shit, so... Yeah, but it does give you mana. It does give you mana, so... Last one. So this is me playing the game without any heirlooms right now. And heirlooms are these gear that you can earn at maximum level to make your alternate characters, like, help them level faster. It helps. It's a lot of damage. So here's all my slots, right, for different gear: head, neck, shoulders, blah de blah de blah de blah. Rings, trinkets, which are things that you activate, and some of them have either an on-use effect, like a skill, like you activate it with pushing a button, or they will periodically proc, basically. And proc is like there's a chance for some specific thing to happen. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to go to my I understand. I'm going to go to my, which one was upgraded? Neither one of these are upgraded. I'm going to go to my heirlooms. Which staff do I want? That's up to 90, so I'm going to go with that one. Which neck do I want? That trinket. That trinket. That's a neck, my bad. Haste. Stamina. Let's go with haste. Okay. Right clicking. Whip them all up. There they all are. That's on use effect. Restores 35 health, which is jack shit. So I have a lot more health now. I do a lot more damage now. And also, if you notice, it doesn't say on that one. Well, equip. You see in green says experience gained is increased by 10%. So that with a few other ones, or not. That's pretty cool. Okay. Another heirloom I have is this. It's a mount, because you can't mount till level 20. This will help me with travel time. I'm not actually driving, it's my chauffeur. Isn't that great? I look like I'm driving, but I'm not, because that's the driving animation or whatever. Okay, so here we are. This will go a lot faster now. Cast speed's a little faster, damage is a lot higher. 2 hits. It's a big difference. Poor Cub. I don't know if he even drops a collar. He does drop a collar. Nice. I'm using tab to select targets. You just use tab to kind of siphon through them. Some people just click to select, and sometimes I will. I kind of do either or, whatever is convenient for me at the time. I was leaving that for him. I don't want to be a complete asshole. He's definitely new. He still hasn't even killed it. I hate how popular Blood Elves are. I know I just now rolled one, but whatever. Don't care. Yeah, I'm actually gonna record a really long video. You can watch it or not. I mean, whatever. It's gonna be probably either very boring or incredibly awesome. You know, like the greatest thing ever. I mean, so. Oh my god. Goober. Just reading a text message. I'm just leveled up, which means I get Frost Nova. Let's move that to Q. I have a certain way I use my skills. What's cool about this game is you can kind of just do it how you want to. Let's see. Whoa, almost fell off. Yep. I'm using another add-on that lets me just go through this shit quickly. Because the quests are there's so many of them, they're so not really important. But it is the fastest way to level. So, yep, I can just drive my shit up in there. Just go get shit. Yeah, I get it. Don't worry. What is that? World? Really? Never noticed that was there. Oh shit. What did I do that for? I did Frost Nova though. I'll show you what it is. Blast enemy within 12 yards for 9 frost damage and freezes them in place. It's great if you know, you're a squishy caster like I am, right? Okay, this is where I need to go real quick.
We will persevere.
Okay, where does it want me to go? Let's go to wherever this thing's telling me to go. Oh, I know what I need to do. Or it just wants me to use that spell to show me how to use it. Solonon's belongings. Let's go. One of the things that may be a little bit annoying is some things like it says collect 6 arcane silvers from any creature on the island. That's kind of okay, but sometimes, like when I hover over here, I wish it would tell me what quest is related to it. And sometimes it does, but not all the time. And that's kind of a small issue. I think it's on my nerves. I can go ahead and can't see it. It is nice to not have to move. Now then, what it'll do, it'll actually loot everything in the area. See? Sparkles went away. That was something actually kind of new, and it's a quality lot. It used to be it had to walk to each one, and bend over and like you probably would have liked that. You probably would have. Aggression. Well, no, that's not where I want to go. This is where I want to go. Ew, back. That's a long range.
It's too far away.
I just realized people can tag.
I'm out of range.
Multiple people can attack it and get credit for it. So like, I can just kind of hit all these once. That's me using Frost Nova. I don't have to worry about my health really. I know I said I'm squishy, but with these heirlooms, my stats are just so high right now. Ta-da! Just didn't delete these; they were too far away.
I need to get closer.
They're both just punching me back and front. Alright, I'm done with that one. No? Yeah, I need one more barrel tinder. This one. That's all I had to do. I know there's a quest up in here, so I'm gonna go up in here. Or what it actually says. Okay. See how I can actually, with how little skills I have right now, I can actually play the game without the interface just fine. Let's me turn it in like already. It shows fast. Let's actually go do the other quest. This one right here. Okay, go into a pond and interact with a orb. There it is. It's a big game. It's a big world. This is a tiny island. Tiny, tiny island. Turning it in. Turning one of the quests at least. I don't need that staff. I've already got an amazing staff. Why are you giving me a staff? Got heirlooms, bro. I've got heirlooms, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and go do this one. I actually like this one a lot. This brings back memories of like fucking 8 years ago. This area came out with the very first expansion, so roughly 2 years after WoW came out. So I guess it's 10 years old, and then they did a slight increase to the graphics about 6 years ago. Very slight though. Like, you know, water looks different in general, just in any area. But but on average, but I mean, mostly really it's not that big of an increase. I mean, it was really, really small. Whoops, got stuck on something. Damn, there's a lot of people here. But I mean, it's a blood elf area. Everyone wants to be a damn blood elf, apparently. All the noobs definitely play blood elves. If you notice, none of them got mounts or heirlooms. Yeah, they haven't been playing very long. They're just excited about the new expansion. That's pretty much it. And let's kill him. He's the kind of a boss in a way. He dead. I don't ever play mage, by the way, so I don't really know how to play him. But it's not like it's that complicated. I picked up an item that starts a quest. So I just went in and started it. See ya, bitch. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Oh! Bad blink though. Yeah, I just realized I'll be getting blink at some point. 7? Hell yeah, I'm level 4 already. And blink is right around the corner. Bitches, you want some of this shit? I just need to kill 4 of you. That's all. Really? I turned that much? He's got a magic spell too. Alright, where's another wraith? Come on now. One more wraith, that's all I need. Starting zone, slow pace because of how there's another mage. No heirlooms. It's so funny because heirlooms are incredibly popular. Just shows you how many people just make a blood elf. Oh, they're so cool. Or blood elf females are everywhere. Everywhere in the game. Not even joking about that.
Yes.
Got his head decapitated his fucking self. Okay. Okay. Almost time to move on. I'll probably level up a few times. Love that add-on. Combines all my bags into one. So good. That should work. Okay. Okay. Now I need to sell some shit. I got full bags. Let's see. There you are. Sold all the junk. Pretty much anything in red I can't use anyways. So yay. Bag space. Whoa. Did I go up there? Yeah, I did turn it in. Got a new cape. What's this? Ice Lance. Instant. Quickly fling a shard of ice at the target, dealing against frozen targets? I don't know. It's very, 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 very low damage.
Keep your wits about you. Hold your head high.
Okay, done with all those quests. I'm level 5 in a fourth, I mean, and a half-ish, and so. 4/10 is what I meant to say. Trying to think of questions you would ask me. So, I mean, like, normally you would just be running along here. So, like, yeah, this game takes a long time. To start out, it takes a really long time. But, of course, when you're starting out, you're like, whoa. Even in an old, shitty area like this, it is pretty for its oldness, you know? It's very pretty, in my opinion. And see me how I'm moving the camera is natural to me. I've been playing so long, but there ain't no point of telling you really how to do it. But anyways, let's just go ahead and mount up, speed through this a little bit.
Glory to the Sindor.
Okay, thanks. She wants me to go in here. Yeah, she wants me to go in here and talk to this. He did. Then go back? Yeah, okay. At one point, I could have sworn they changed it to where you don't go back anymore. Which is annoying when you're walking. Really annoying to walk all the way back.
Anaria Sholak, the reckoning is at hand. We will have justice.
I wonder what's that way. You've been that way. This used to be a Blood Elf city. Or a portion of it. Ruins of Silvermoon. Not really. I mean, it's more like the park. That was a part of Silvermoon. Oh shit. And it's, I mean, what I think is weird is like, why is it ruined? Why don't you not make it ruined? And it's not even really ruined. It doesn't even really look like it's ruined at all. It looks kind of standard fare. I mean, the explanation is that there's blood elves walking around the area that are tainted with too much arcane power. They're like insane because of too much arcane power. I go into this really sexy inn.
I have one-of-a-kind items.
Must choose reward. I won't need mana.
Farewell.
Make this my home. Basically makes it to where I can use this right here, 10-second cast, and just return here automatically. Think of it like a town travel spell. Really helps. Major malfunction. That's the quest I'm on. What's up, bro? Damn, he lived through it all.
It's too far away.
Damn it. Okay, so I see how you do it. When you freeze them in place, you so used to walking up to them first. When you freeze them in place, that's when you use the ice lance. I get it. I should make a macro, but I'm not gonna. Macro would be a way of making basically more than one ability be in one button. So the way I'd make it work is I'd make it to where I can't use this ability unless this is on cooldown, which it's like a 30-second cooldown. because I wouldn't want to use it unless I've recently used that ability. The way I look at it, so. If you can't tell, I am a frost mage right now. I just made a character, and it automatically puts you in a certain role, a certain spec at first until you hit level 10 when you can pick your spec. And really, it's just based on the skills that they're going to give you at first. Damn it, I drove up to them on accident. That are ideal for leveling from 1 to 10. So they just... You see how most of my skills are ice related. It's just what are really ideal for questing, especially at a low level, is being able to stop someone from hitting you because you're so squishy. That was a crit, I think. He did. I have a mouse that has buttons on the side, and that's how I'm activating these abilities. Pressing 5 over and over and over on my mouse. And it's basically like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then basically a 12 button mouse. And that makes it just really easy. I use WASD to move, and all my abilities are activated with my buttons on my mouse. It's really nice and ergonomic. It's great. Makes it to where you don't have to move your hands much, and it doesn't cause cramps or anything. What is this dude? He's stuck through something, it looks like. Oh, and you can't kill him because he's stuck. That's how the game works. It's like, it doesn't let you cheat because something spawned wrong. Whoa, he's all freaking out. I still don't like how that works, though. I think you should be able to kill him because it's a bad spawn. Like, you shouldn't be able to cheat, but if it's a bad spawn, it needs to be dealt with as quickly as possible. Like, if you kill it, it's not spawned there anymore. It'll spawn somewhere else. Really, really, really stupid how the game works. Alright, this is kind of the boss guy. He is a chump. Boom, bitch. I actually hit him. Level 7, here I come. Can't wait. What? Is that already looted? This doesn't look ruined. Arcane core. Oh, I kill these things with arcane core. See, it doesn't tell me in the tooltip down here. It just says it's an elemental. It's an arcane elemental, which is really weird to me. Alrighty. Should be level 7 after turning these in. Oh no, it probably won't be from that low. Let's see. Turn that one in. That was a lot, actually. And where's the other turn in? Oh, right in front of me.
Victory lies ahead.
Just checking and making sure I got backspace and shit. Now we're out in the Eversong Woods, which is, I mean, it's just the bigger part of the small island. Let's see.
State your business.
Actually, it's not a part of the island. It's, yeah. There's where we are. That's how tiny that is. Itty bitty. And this is just one continent of all these continents of 3 worlds. It's huge. The game is ginormous. And it's only getting bigger. It's pretty cool. I think that's the only reason why I'm more interested in getting you to play, is because it's like a good time sink, okay? It has so much variety. It is slower base game, you know, like it's not, but yeah. There is voice acting in the game too. There is quite a lot actually. Just not at this, 10-year-old content here. There's not really any. Okay.
Victory lies ahead. Salama Ashalanore.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna go do that yet. I'm gonna go get back on this road. Really, I don't need to be on a road. Road is really just the, I wish it made you move faster, but it doesn't. The road's really just kind of the safe way to travel as far as enemies attacking you. Typically, you won't get attacked on the road just because they don't travel to the road. Oh, he's right there, though. I'm sitting there talking about that, and that's crazy. That ice lance, though. It's strong. No wonder I get my ass handed to me whenever I'm playing against mages sometimes. Not on my shaman though, but on my warrior. Ugh, sucks.
Glory to the Sindorai. Salama Ashalanore.
Come on.
Stay the course.
Come on. That's why I don't like clicking, because I suck at it. Mana Stalker, we get to have these kind of things again. The good way to describe this game is it's boring at low levels and incredibly fun at high levels. If I had herbalism, I could loot that flower. So, because like when you're playing the game with other players, it's cool to have abilities they don't. Do you know what I mean? Like, I guess you've already experienced that from ESO, but it's just interesting. And see, maybe, I don't know if you have any idea what like tanking and all that stuff is like, but in here, this is the game that really has that, and it's interesting because you have jobs to do, and your class or your spec, whatever you're playing as, is made for that, but there's different ones, and so it's cool to see people having to handle the specific jobs differently. So, and utilizing special abilities for certain Jesus. Let's ice lance the fuck out of them. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Now then I've got blink. I guess what blink is good for. That. Damn, 14-second cooldown. Fuck that shit. It's good for getting the fuck away from things, or closer to things, which really for a mage is not the idea. That started a quest. That's why I did it. That was a night elf. Darnassus is their place, And that was a Darnasian scout. A Darnasian scout.
Yes.
And he was spying. Darnasian intrusion. I can't even talk. Neither one of these are going to be useful to me. At least I can equip them, but you know. Can't wait to be able to pick my spec. I think I'm going to go Fire Mage, because I like Frost Mage, but a Fire Mage can do a whole lot more damage quickly. And at the expense of being a little more easier to kill. Like I could die much faster, but that actually sounds like fun to me. It's actually giving me a little bit of challenge. But also because I got these badass heirlooms, I don't have to worry about. I'm just checking my map over and over, but that's annoying. But because of the heirlooms, I probably won't have to worry about dying. Because of fire, I have bigger numbers on the screen, which is yay. I mean, some people really care about that. But things will die faster. I've never played a fire mage. I mean, I have played a mage before, but it was like to level 16. You know what I mean? That was a long time ago. And it was not a fire mage. I don't even remember what it was, to be honest. I got a long knife now. Who? Just kind of toting along. Alright, let's do this. Essentially, that document I found off that scout mentioned his name, and he's spying. That's why the quest is called the Dwarven Spy. So we kind of just creep up in here, up to the champagne room. No. And I lied to him. I tricked him into coming up here. But he's dead. Got his head. I killed him. Somehow I cut his head off. Was that I guess I did have a long knife, right? Hate having to use this mount on like a mage character or something. It just didn't make much sense. Let's look at my my pets. Have any really badass pets? Blighted squirrel. Corehound. The corehound would be kind of useful for the fire mage. Graves. Or a molten corgi would be really cool. See him? My little pet. Anyways, okay. So once I go fire mage, which is not that far away. Where's the flat master? I don't see the flat master. Is that him? Let's go ahead and sell my junk. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. There he is. Can I fly? Yeah, I can. Well, I mean, technically, I can fly right there. This is our badass flying. This is what they call a taxi, in a way. because you can't control it. It just flies to a set path that I picked, right? There we go. The quartermaster's right there.
Welcome here.
Holy shit.
Hold your
That's cool as
head
shit.
high.
But, did that so I can hurry up and turn this one in. Come on, level 10.
The eternal sun guides us. Remember the sunlight.
Okay. Wait, is it really wanting me to go? Okay, I was about to say, it wants me to go to Ghostlands already. But I was wrong. Okay. I'll stop opening the map, I promise. Eventually. Ah! This big scar. The dead scar. That's pretty cool. Bones. It's pretty cool. Oh, I opened it again. Okay. I can't open it ever again. I've got this. It tells me where I can go. Ha 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 ha, you dummy. Turned him into a pig using this special staff. I think it's him. Yeah, then I've done that. I can turn it in, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go and go to Farbreeze Village. I'll turn in later. It's just too long of a freaking ride. I think there's a flat path up here too, so it'd be really easy to turn in.
Glory to the Sindora.
The eternal sun guides us.
Corrugate's barking at me. Oh, I hate that quest. Hush! Shit.
Anaria Shola.
How about I take a quick break? Yeah, I think I will.
Everything has a price. Be ready for anything.
Just a quick little break. Catch you on the flip side. No, I need to have a sign out thing. Bye, bitch.